Hey everybody, David Andrews here. We are on day 10. We've been talking about habit number 3, which is breath. And today we wrap up our 10-day series in the 10 healthy habits, habit number 3. And we've covered a lot of ground. So hopefully you had a chance to watch all the videos. If not, you can go back and find them. They're all numbered. And we covered a lot of breathing exercises. We talked about quality of air and the process of the air coming in and out of our lungs and transporting throughout our whole bodies to create high voltage, to create ATP, to create energy. A lot of great things when we talk about breath. And so on this last session, I wanted to dive a little deeper into some words that contain the word breath, but in a slightly different form. So we all know that, the power of the breath keeps us alive, of course. And we talk about words like inspiration. That means we inspire. It means to breathe, right? We just simply means to breathe in. We inspire. When we inspire someone, or if we're inspirational, we're actually breathing life into another being. We're actually breathing, giving them our breath, in a sense, our essence or our spirit, because in the creation of man, it says that God breathed into man and became a living soul. So if breath is what makes us alive, we can actually share that with each other through inspiration. So that's why I feel really strongly about this idea of inspiring one another. And we are often inspired by speakers, by books, by movies, by stories, by things that really grab our attention and get our emotions fired up. And so if we can continue to use our breath to inspire each other, we can all have more power. We can all have higher energy. We can get more accomplished. We can live more at peace. So the first theme of this short message is inspiration. And if we can encourage each other to breathe and to inspire one another, that can be a powerful force. And then the second idea is a little more, you might say, controversial, because it has been co-opted as a negative term, even though it's an extremely positive idea. So how can a word like conspiracy have such a negative connotation in our society? In fact, we've gone so far, the word conspiracy is we have now, as a society, the large technical companies that run social media are actually banning or censoring what they call conspiracy theorists. This is an interesting concept, because when you break down the word conspire, it just simply means to breathe together. So if we have a group of conspirators, if you will, they are simply a group of people who have agreed to breathe together. That's all it really means. A conspiracy is a group of folks, or an idea, or a theory where we are breathing together. So when we have tyranny or excessive control by an entity, whether that be a government, a dictator, or any other type of group, what happens is the people decide on their own volition to conspire, to breathe together. And isn't this just so beautiful right now? You might have noticed the rain has begun to fall here in the park. And that means we're getting more negative ions, which means our voltage is gonna go up. Whoa, fantastic. So back to the topic though of conspiracy, that it means to breathe together. So if we have tyranny, we have oppression, we have evil, we have detrimental forces that work against us, one of the things that we do, many of us in society, is we decide to breathe together with other like-minded souls and to see if we can find or discover the truth of a matter. And so what gets labeled as a conspiracy theory by mainstream media and the government, it was actually a term coined by the CIA way back, I think it was in the 40s or 50s, to negate theories that went against the government. And so we have gotten to a place now in our society where This is all controlled by technology and artificial intelligence. And so we have gotten to the censorship level where things are extreme right now in 2020 in America and around the world. The large techno companies are censoring people's information because they are labeling it a conspiracy. And then we say, well, what is a conspiracy? It's a group of folks who are breathing together. Whoa, this is really cool, because really breath is life. So it's people who are wanting to live in harmony or in peace or in joy or in love with one another. They're conspiring with each other to find the truth. And so yes, many times they might come up with error and they may come up with falsities, and sometimes their theory isn't quite right. But the essence of what conspirators are doing is they are gathering together to breathe together. They are breathing together. And that's what we really need more of, is people to breathe together. Right? Because breathing is life. And so if we inspire one another and we conspire together, that means we breathe together. We can find the truth. So investigate everything labeled a conspiracy theory. That would be my best suggestion in these times of censorship, because why would it be censored if it was false? I mean, really, are people that ignorant that they can't decide for themselves what is true and what is false, what is damaging or harmful, what is safe and protective, etc.? So from now on, my goal will be, as I have been doing for many years, is investigating everything labeled a conspiracy theory. Because when you conspire together, you breathe together. And when we breathe together, we can inspire each other. And if we inspire each other, then we can find the truth. And when we find the truth will set us free. And one of my greatest values in life is freedom. And also to have the courage to be free. And so sometimes we have to develop the courage to even be willing to investigate a conspiracy theory, because we might be mocked, we might be ridiculed, we might be criticized by those who think that all conspiracy theories are irrelevant, foolish, ignorant, etc. So, isn't that thunder good? Can you hear that? The thunder is rolling right now. So I gotta wrap this up. I don't want to keep you into this video too long. So, in summary, breath is life. So please think about these ideas, and I hope that we can all inspire each other. I hope that we will be willing to breathe together, to conspire together, which is the same thing, saying breathe together. But anyway, yes, that's what I want to say. I appreciate you. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate your subscriptions, sharing. If there's anyone you know of who's afraid of investigating a conspiracy theory, please encourage them to pursue the truth that you find yourself, what you find to be true, and investigate and research and understand. And if it feels right to you, then it probably is right for you. So all the best as you continue to breathe, do the breathing exercises, create more life, more joy, more peace, and more high energy.